So welcome everyone to the second workshop of the Connection Counselor Leadership Series. Today we're going to have a very interesting topic dealing with an insubordinate subordinate. So hopefully this never has to happen to you, but if it does, it's better to be prepared. And I've actually had experience of that myself. My first go around with it, I didn't do a particularly good job. So hopefully there's something in here which can help all of us do a bit of a better job. So it can be difficult, especially when you're put in a position of leadership. Just having one person who is being insubordinate, doesn't have to be in the military, it can be in any setting, can really challenge you, can hurt the team dynamic, can make leadership of the team very difficult. So what we're going to talk about today is how to address it. The initial instinct, I'm a very conflict avoidant person, is to just hope it'll go away or hope the person leaves. That's not really handling the situation. That's just sort of wishing that things work out for themselves. And sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. But we're going to try to go over an approach here today, which is a little bit more proactive, where you can really engage in a positive way, because I think the reason why a lot of us are hesitant to engage with someone who's being insubordinate is we're afraid we're actually going to make things worse, right? And no one really wants that. And sometimes firing the person isn't exactly an ideal solution either. So real leadership comes from being able to engage in the difficult situation and improve it when it wouldn't be easy just for anyone to do that. All right, so this is my favorite part. This is a new part that we're going to do. I'm going to ask for people here to play the role of Data, and I will play the role of Worf. And we're actually going to go through the dialogue, and I'll have it up. It'll be easy for you to see and read. So you can actually feel, like, embody the experience of the leadership rather than just watching it. I feel like there's something very different when the words actually come out of your mouth and it's inside your body. And then we'll discuss and we'll look at some of the principles, which some of you have shared and I've shared already. And we'll kind of parse those out. So it'll be a little bit more powerful scene. All right, we're going to move on to scene 3. And if there's anyone who'd like to volunteer, just raise your hand or put it in the chat. I'm perfectly happy to just kind of pick people as they are along here. So I see Lila, one of my buddies from NLV. If you could join us for scene 3, that would be excellent. Lila, if you're here, can you unmute just so I know that you're here?
Oh, I'm here. I just found the link. Hi.
Hey, Lila. Great to join us. So we're just going to do a little acting here where we read a couple lines. So you can embody the great leader and I can embody the insubordinate subordinate. Are you ready?
Okay, sure. Okay,
so
where are my lines?
So they're coming up. You're going to be
okay.
Data and I'm going to be Worf.
Excellent.
But is it not my duty to offer you alternatives?
Yes, but once I have made a decision, it is your job to carry it out regardless of how you may personally feel. Any further objections should be given to me in private, not in front of the crew. I do not recall Commander Riker ever publicly showing irritation with his captain as you did a moment ago. Wow.
How did that feel, Lila? You felt very strong.
Well, my intentions are always to, be positive with people and to come from a place of love. So whatever the words are that you gave me, I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been the New York Times, grab a book and find a nook. It could have been I'm just reading words that are in front of me. It could have been anything. And that's how it would have felt for me.
Lila, you bring up a fantastic point. And thank you for adding that to the discussion. It's not just the words, right? There's something deeper inside this presence, this feeling, this communication of caring or not caring that resonates and is felt by the other person that can either add to the words or it can negate the words.
Yeah.
So let's try this, Lila. Let's do it again, but read your part like you disrespect me, you don't care about me. You're going to use the same exact words, but although it's out of
My
character for
intention will
you.
be to diminish.
Yeah. So I know it's out of character to you, but like diminish me, right? Like when you read the lines,
Mhm.
like be very like, like the
Okay.
opposite of how you normally are. You ready?
Mhm.
But is it not my duty to offer you alternatives?
Yes, but once I have made a decision, it is your job to carry it out, regardless of how you may personally feel. Any further objections should be given to me in private, not in front of the crew. I do not recall Commander Riker ever publicly showing irritation with his captain, as you did a moment ago.
Right? How did that? I mean, that was totally different. You read the same words, but I'm like seizing up. I'm like, what a jerk.
Thank you.
Right? So it's a
Yeah.
really great point you brought up, Lila. It's not just the words, right? You can pick the right words, but if your heart, if your feeling is not in the right place, Louis
Time to
said,
throw
time to
hands.
throw
Yeah.
hands. You
Gosh,
don't
I
want
wish I
Lila
could
to
say
get
that
in any
when
fist
I
fights.
argue with someone that I always come from a place of love, because I think it would be more effective, just seeing from the comments how people are experiencing the communication differently. But the truth is, when I'm pushed past my capabilities of
Mhm.
coming from a place of love, that what you just all heard is what I default to. So it's a lot of intention. It's a lot of exhausting commitment to make sure that I come from that positive place.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you adding that to the discussion. Quick plug, the next session is already planned. And in the email I'll send with you, I'll send the registration link for the next session. We're going to talk about how to come out from someone else's shadow, or nobody puts baby in the corner. So a lot of us are working for other people, and sometimes they may be outshining us. How do we do our job and serve the people we're supposed to serve while not being taken advantage of and never getting the chance to shine ourselves? I know that's a big issue for a lot of people at mid-level. So we're going to tackle another tough issue there. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for that. And I just wanted to close by thanking everyone for your time. I know it's the middle of the day. Thank you for spending time with us. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, or if this is a session that someone else or an organization may be interested in, please reach out to me. Would love to discuss. So I like to end on time. I'm a bit of a stickler for time. So I like to start on time and end on time. So we'll give you back a few minutes. I'm going to stay in the chat in case anyone wants to chat till 12, but otherwise, thank you very much. And please keep an eye out for that email. And please do leave a comment on LinkedIn. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you.